in a place where danger has shaped history for centuries. Nature continues to guard its most extraordinary secrets. Here at the edge of the Persian Gulf, beauty and hardship exist side by side, and against all odds, people have learned not just to survive, but to thrive. This is the story of the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important and unpredictable regions on Earth. A place where islands glow red like warm embers, mountains stand dry and silent, and the sea carries the lifeblood of nations. Yet beyond the headlines and history, there is another story here, a human story, a story of culture, resilience, and deep connection to the land and sea. A land painted by nature, at the narrow mouth of the Persian Gulf, where the waters squeeze tightly between Iran and Oman. A small island rises from the sea in colors that seem almost unreal. Welcome to Hormuz Island. Here the earth itself tells a story millions of years in the making. The coastline glows in deep crimson, shaped by iron-rich soil that colors everything it touches. Hills rise in shades of ochre violet and silver, as if nature mixed its own palette and painted the landscape by hand. Walking along the shore, you can see bright blue water touching deep red earth. Coastal caves and natural rock arches create scenes that feel almost otherworldly. It is no surprise that travelers from around the world are drawn to this rare geological beauty. But for the people who live here, this land is more than a spectacle. It is home, food culture, and the taste of the land. For generations, the red soil of Hormuz, known locally as Jelak, has been part of daily life. It is used as pigment for art and decoration. In small traditional amounts, it has also been used in certain local recipes as a cultural ingredient. Meals here are simple but meaningful. Fresh seafood remains at the center of the table, grilled, stewed, or dried under the sun. Families gather to share bread, fish, and stories passed down through generations. Every morning, fishing boats move quietly into the sea. Every evening, they return with nets shining in the soft light of sunset. This daily rhythm has continued for centuries, and it reflects a powerful truth. Survival here depends on cooperation with nature, with the sea, and with each other. The Rainbow Valley, a geological masterpiece. If you ever wondered how nature became a master artist, the answer lies in a place known as Rainbow Valley. This valley was shaped by ancient salt formations rising from deep beneath the Earth's surface. Over millions of years, pressure pushed these formations upward, carrying minerals with them. Today, more than 70 different mineral shades appear across the landscape. Gold from sulfur, green from copper, purple from hematite, red and orange from iron. Standing here, the ground changes color with every step. One ridge glows rust red. The next fades into pale gold. Then suddenly the earth deepens into soft violet shadows. You are walking across layers of history formed long before humans existed and continuing to change long into the future. It is a reminder of how small we are in the timeline of the planet. A larger island of life and tradition. Beyond the colorful hills of Hormuz rises a much larger island rich not only in nature, but also in culture and memory. This is Qeshm Island, stretching along the northern edge of the Strait of Hormuz. Qeshm is the largest island in the Persian Gulf. Its coastline curves through mangrove forests, rocky cliffs, and tidal flats. Inland landscapes shift between dry plateaus and narrow valleys. Villages appear along the shore, their homes shaped by sun, wind, and time. Fishing defines daily life here. Nets dry in the open air. Boats move in and out of the harbor with steady rhythm. What truly defines this island is its cultural diversity. For centuries, maritime trade routes connected this region to Persia, Arabia, India, and East Africa. As a result, local music, clothing, and traditions reflect a blend of many cultures. This island is not just a place. It is a crossroads of cultures. The canyon that became a lifeline. Hidden in the northwest of Qeshm lies one of the island's most remarkable landscapes, Chaka Canyon. At first glance, it looks like a deep natural passage in the earth, a narrow gorge shaped by water and time. But its story is one of adaptation and survival. Long ago, local communities created small openings in the canyon floor to collect valuable rainwater. In a dry environment where fresh water was limited, these simple reservoirs became essential sources of life. Here, geology supported survival, and survival became tradition. Walking through the canyon today, the air grows cooler as sunlight narrows to a thin line above. The walls curve and twist, shaped by centuries of wind, rain, and natural erosion. It is a place where nature and human creativity meet. Boats built without blueprints. Along the northern shores of Qeshm, another tradition continues quietly, one that has shaped life in the region for centuries. The construction of traditional wooden boats, known as dhows. In coastal towns, skilled builders craft these vessels using techniques passed down through generations. Many work without formal drawings, relying instead on memory, experience, and careful craftsmanship. For hundreds of years, these boats carried fishermen, merchants, and travelers across the Indian Ocean, transporting food, goods, and ideas between distant lands. Today, this ancient craft is recognized as an important cultural heritage tradition that deserves protection and preservation. Because like many traditional skills, it depends on the next generation choosing to continue the knowledge. Where mountains fall into the sea, travel farther along the coast, and the landscape changes once again. On the northern tip of Oman's Muzandam Peninsula lies a dramatic coastline often called the Norway of Arabia. Here, tall cliffs rise directly above deep blue water. Narrow channels wind between mountains, creating a landscape both powerful and peaceful. Wildlife thrives in this environment. Dolphins swim gracefully through the waves. Sea turtles surface quietly for air. Mountain goats move confidently across steep rocky slopes. Below the surface, coral reefs provide shelter for many forms of marine life. Above, sunlight reflects off the cliffs in gentle shades of gray and bronze. It is a place where land, sea, and life exist in careful balance. A village reached only by sea. Hidden among these mountains is one of the most remote communities in the region, the village of Qeshm. For generations, families here live between steep mountains and open water. With limited farmland, fishing became the foundation of daily life. But Qeshm holds another remarkable treasure. Its people speak a unique language called Qumsri, a rare blend of Persian, Arabic, Hindi, and elements from other languages. This special language developed through centuries of contact with sailors traveling through the Strait of Hormuz. It exists nowhere else on Earth. And like many cultural traditions, it continues to survive as long as people keep using it and sharing it with future generations.